Yo, what up, though? So, can the Minnesota Vikings upset the Kansas City Chiefs? It's possible. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Minnesota have the offense. The defense been playing good all season. But I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Y'all know I gotta keep it real with y'all on this channel, man. The Minnesota Vikings, man. It's easy for us to say on the internet the Minnesota Vikings should have to score points and don't turn the ball over. The Minnesota Vikings, man, they average 2 turnovers per game. And I know Patrick Mahomes haven't been looking good this year. He got 4 interceptions. Kirk Cousins got 4 interceptions, but Kirk Cousins also had, if I'm not mistaken, like 3 fumbles. So the Minnesota Vikings, man, had to cut down on the turnovers. It's easier said than done, man. The Minnesota Vikings average 2 turnovers per game, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And for some reason, the Minnesota Vikings offense don't show up to the football game to after halftime, man. The Minnesota Vikings offense be MIA the whole first quarter, man. We had this problem last year, man. If the Minnesota want to try and go on a win spree and try to make a push for the division, it will have to start Sunday, man, against the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Because against the Eagles was supposed to be a statement game. And the Minnesota Vikings had a lot of opportunities to beat the Eagles, but the offense came up short, man. The offense, man. We on here talking about the offense, not the defense. We talk about the offense with Kirk Cousins, TJ Hawkinson, Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, and the okay offensive line at times, but they just can't score points or get first downs, man. The Minnesota Vikings have to lead the league in 3-and-outs, man. And I feel like the Minnesota Vikings defense will get at least 1 interception on Patrick Mahomes, man. They will get that. But will the offense capitalize on the turnovers, on the when we make Kansas City punt the ball? Will the offense go down and score a touchdown? Like in this football game, we can't depend on the kicker, man. We have to score touchdowns to help our defense, man. We can't keep on going 3-and-out, kicking field goal. The game is still a one-possession game. No matter how bad the Chiefs is looking on offense, the Minnesota Vikings offense has to help the defense, man. We got to score points, man. Kirk Cousins got to show up this week, man. Last week, I don't know who the hell that was. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Last week was a horrible game for Kirk Cousins, man. But Kirk got to show up this week in order for the Minnesota Vikings, man, to win this football game, to steal a W and upset the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Y'all know how Tampa Bay stole the game from us. We have to steal the game from the Kansas City Chiefs, man. And KOC, back to you. The play calling got to be better, man. Let's run the ball with Akers, man. Let's put Akers in the mix of the football game a little bit, man. And sprinkle Madison every now and then. But we need to keep Patrick Mahomes off of the football field. And we have to score touchdowns, man. We need touchdown in this game. Because that game last week, oh, man, against any other quarterback, the Minnesota Vikings would have lost. We were lucky enough to be playing Bryce Young. And I know everybody talking about Davenport, Harrison Smith, this and that. I want to see the shit this week against a good NFL quarterback and a nice, real NFL team. The Carolina Panthers, it ain't shit. So the shit the Minnesota Vikings defense did against the Carolina Panthers, everybody kind of knew the defense was going to hold the game down, but we thought the offense was going to score more points than 14 points. Like, the offense got to show up, man. Brian Flores got to be talking to KOC like, this is the week you wake up your offense, man. And I'm not talking about in the second half. Play the game in the first quarter like you already down 17, man. For real. The Minnesota Vikings got to play this game like they already down against the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Because that's the only way the Minnesota Vikings offense get to going. And TJ Hawkinson, I need you to show up, man. You've been MIA and you've been playing a lot in the past 2 weeks, man. I need you to show up. The Minnesota Vikings done paid you a nice contract this week against the Kansas City Chiefs. I need you to show up. Show out for Taylor Swift, TJ. She like tight end. She might want you after she get done with Kelsey. So I'm going to need TJ to be on his 8 game against the Kansas City Chiefs. Because the Minnesota Vikings can steal this W and upset the Chiefs. But if the offense show up and no turnover, can we please have a game where the offense look like the offense we are projected? Score points. Chew the clock up. Get first downs. And don't turn the ball over, man. If Minnesota follow that hard formula I just said, the Minnesota Vikings, man, will beat the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Because after Travis Kelce, the Chiefs had nobody. I don't know what's going on with the Chiefs offense. I ain't looked too much into it. I just know the Chiefs offense ain't been looking good. That's all I know, and that's all I could tell you. The Lions beat them. The Jets should have beat them. But the Minnesota Vikings have to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, man. If not, shit over, man. Then we go beat Chicago. Everybody gonna say the Vikings could do. No, man, the Vikings can't do shit. They can't beat no real down team in the NFL. Like, let's be for real now. We got to get this W against the Kansas City Chiefs. And we can get this W if the offense show up and do what they supposed to do. We paying y'all all this money, and this is the game y'all should want to show out, man. Everybody going to be watching this game because Travis Kelce, girlfriend, going to be here. Taylor Swift going to be in town, Minnesota. For real. We need to upset Kelce. You know Kelce going to be playing with Swift all night Saturday night. So he ain't gonna be all together, man. And we have to put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, man, up the middle. And Danielle Hunter and the other left end, right end, whatever end it is, contain the outside. Make Patrick Mahomes uncomfortable. Because right now he don't know who to throw the ball to, man. The wide receivers and Patrick Mahomes is not clicking. Big Davenport. I'm not praising you yet. Like other people want to say, they want to praise you and say this and that, but nah. I want to see you show up this week against Patrick Mahomes and a decent offensive line. Like for real though, you done missed 3 games already and you missed the whole damn preseason. So I know you got some energy. Bring that energy Sunday against the Kansas City Chiefs, man. And let's get the W, Skull. We need this W. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We need this W bad, man. Let upset the Kansas City Chiefs, man. For real. And put the NFL back on notice. Like, this is what the Minnesota Vikings look like once they play a full game, a complete game, and no turnovers. Let's win at least about 13-10. That ain't too much to ask for. I just need that raggedy-ass offense to score some points, man. Let's steal this W at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. But if the offense turn the ball over and play like they played last week, oh, this shit over with. The defense going to get tired and everything else, man. The shit going to go downhill, man. For real. So, Kirk Cousins, hey, you better focus this week, man. I don't know what you were going through last week, but this is a whole new week and another opponent. Play better, man. Play better. And I better see Dalton Risner in the star lineup. We shouldn't be seeing no Ed Ingram in this lineup. This is a crucial game for the Minnesota Vikings, man. And Ed Ingram is a liability, man. Don't have him out there on the field against the Kansas City Chiefs, against Chris Jones. Kelsey, you'd be losing your damn mind if you got Ed Ingram out there against Chris Jones. Put Risner in the game. Risner should be in football shape by now. But yeah, man, the Minnesota Vikings, man, need this W, man. We got to steal this game from the Kansas City Chiefs, man. The offense has to show up, man. We got to run the ball and use Ja more, man. Use Ja. No more KJ. No more KJ, man. Because every time Kirk Cousins throw the ball to KJ, something bad happen, man. Throw the ball to Ja. Put Ja in the game. And use Cam Akers Use Cam Akers, man, and we can win this football game. If not, I'm gonna come on here Sunday evening and tell y'all the Minnesota Vikings are really, really done.